I just can't believe I'm actually saying these things out loud. It's actually kind of grossing me out a little bit, but we move. Oh, cleared it. That is very much adequate. I'm back with another girl talk video. Yes, I'm gonna be answering questions that you're too afraid to ask your mum because I'm unfiltered. I think you probably noticed that by now. I'm very unfiltered. I don't really care what I say because it's the human anatomy, bro. It's like life. Like, everyone has to know these answers, right? So, hi, here I am. And as usual, I got all these questions from my Instagram. That's at Elisabeth. So make sure to hit that up. So, should we get on to the first question? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is it normal to hate my body? In this society right now, oh my god, there are so many Insta models that we're comparing ourselves to. It's actually disgusting the way I've like perceived my body. Honestly, you shouldn't hate your body because your body's a temple. You have to look after yourself. You can't just go around skipping meals because you want to look like Bella Hadid, because honestly, she does not skip meals. She is on those protein diets. She's doing those workouts every single day. So like, it sucks, but that's just the culture we live in at the moment. Once you get past the point where you realize that you don't need to compare yourself to others, then you're happy with yourself. It's taken me freaking years to actually like accept my body for like what it is, because I have no curves, like no curves at all. I'm literally straight as a ruler, and I was always like, oh, I want curves, but like, honey, that's not gonna happen unless I literally get 2 ribs removed. So I'm not really gonna go through that. I'm just gonna accept it, you know. How do you have sex on your period? Well, it's quite a messy situation, but you know, just put a towel down. A little bit of blood doesn't stop anyone. Ew. You obviously still can have sex on your period. Like, it's no biggie, but it's obviously down to the guy's preference and your preference if you actually want to do it or not, because sometimes you just don't want to do the dirty when you're on the dirty. You know, is it normal if your vagina is itchy? There's a lot of things you could talk about that. First of all, if your vajayjay is itchy, it could be down to thrush, shaving, or even like a yeast infection or something like that. Everyone thinks that thrush is down to sex, but it's actually not. Your vagina it like cleans itself constantly, and sometimes when it gets bad bacteria in there, it'll like make thrush. So it's not even like it's even like associated to sex. Sometimes it's literally just your body trying to clean itself. It's not that bad of treatment though. It's literally just cream and like a pill which you literally shove up your vajayjay, but it's literally gone within a week, so it's fine. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, so if you want to go check with a doctor, do it obviously, because it could be something which is like medical. Do I need to use condoms with my boyfriend if I'm on the pill? STIs, people. You can't trust nobody nowadays. You don't know where his ding-a-ling has been. He could have something which he doesn't even know he had. Like, for example, chlamydia. That has no symptoms. If you want to be protected from STIs, then obviously wear a condom while you're still on the pill, because that gives you ultimate protection. But if you know him well and you know that he's had a checkup on like his organs or whatever, ew, why am I saying it? I feel like I'm a mom, ew. And if he's all clear, then obviously you don't have to, but just get checked first, okay? Because you don't want to be getting STIs, because those are nasty. Menstrual Cup Opinion. Well, it's really good for the environment. Absolutely stunning for the environment. Obviously it's reusable and you can wash it out and use it again. They're called menstrual cups, moon cups, diva cups, all that shit. But at the same time, I wouldn't personally use one, because I just think that, let's say you're at a festival and you have a menstrual cup. That's an issue. I don't know if I would trust it as much as a tampon or a pad, because I know how long I can last on a tampon, so I wouldn't personally use it. Whatever floats your boat. Is it normal for girls to not orgasm during sex? Yes. Literally 82% of women don't even orgasm during sex. The guy gets to finish every single time, well, mostly, but like us, 80% of us don't even get to. Like, what the hell? I don't want to get awkward here, but like, it's all down to the stimulation of the clitoris. I just can't believe I'm actually saying these things out loud. It's actually kind of grossing me out a little bit, but we move. It's completely normal. Like, don't worry if you're not. What age is the right age to start drinking? There's no right age to start drinking. Obviously the legal age is 18, and you know you should abide by the law. That really all depends on like how you're brought up, like if you have older siblings. I feel like people with older siblings, they like drink at a way younger age, because obviously they're older, so then they could get you alcohol, so then you can drink it and stuff. The only thing I can say about drinking is just be safe. Like, don't black out, don't pass out, be responsible, okay? Remember all these adverts you see? Yeah, be responsible. How to know the difference between lust and love? I would say the difference between lust and love is lust is you basically being horny, but with love, you're literally infatuated with the person. Like, you always want to know what they're doing, you always want to know how they're feeling. Like, you care about their feelings. You don't care about like the sex or whatever. You literally love them as a person. With someone you love, you don't have to have sex with them, if you get me. I think you can tell you're in love if you literally can just stare at someone for a while and be like, wow, you're a beautiful person. And that's pretty much just like based around sex. That's the difference, from my perspective anyway. Are thongs uncomfortable? Hell no. They're the comfiest things ever. There is nothing better than a comfy thong. Like, they're better than normal pants. They're better than like briefs. Do girls have briefs? They're kind of like, they're called briefs, aren't they? The ones which like surround your whole entire butt. You know, you can get cheekster ones. I think cheekster ones are the most uncomfortable, not gonna lie. But then thongs, wow. I feel like I'm wearing nothing, but I am wearing something, you know what I mean? And I think it's kind of awkward, because like people will be like, should I get thongs? How do I tell my mum if I have thongs? Honestly, I went through that. I literally bought my first thong, I put it in the wash, and I was like, please don't say anything, please don't say anything. And she didn't say anything. Our mums own thongs, you know? Everyone owns a freaking thong. No one's gonna judge you unless you're literally 12 years old, where you don't literally need them. Like, stay wearing Gap underwear when you're 12 years old, you know? You don't need a thong at that age, because like, what's the point? So if you want to invest in one, invest in one. But you don't need to go so high end where it's like Victoria's Secret secret. Like, you don't need to do that because you can get good thongs from literally M&S. How to tell your mum if you've lost your virginity? It's a difficult one. It's not really the type of things where you start off a conversation with your mum. I think you should be in a conversation already. I think starting off saying like, mum, I lost my virginity, that's a bit too hardcore, you know? Slip it into a conversation where you're talking about things like, I've had a really heavy period this month, like what should I do about it? But if you're not comfortable with talking to your mum about your period either, it's really difficult. I don't even know how to tell my mum. I think I told my mum like ages later. You don't necessarily have to tell her unless you're actually planning on going on the pill and asking for her permission to go to the doctor to like get the pill in the first place. But obviously leading on to you just talking to your mum about the pill, just be like, mom, like my acne is really bad, or I'm getting bad mood swings. All the hormones and pills help like level that out and stuff like that. So you could go that way. Then you can edge in the fact they're like, oh, I'm also like seeing someone, so that could help as well. Don't want to have babies at this age, no thanks. And Eureka. And you don't even know how I told my mum. I think she just assumed. I think she brought up in conversations one time and I was like, yeah. And she was like, I knew it. And I was like, okay, moving on. Just don't be awkward about it. Everyone has sex. Like, come on now. Your parents literally had sex to have you. We have to get over it. It's literally a daily thing. Thoughts on sending nudes? I think the fuck not. I honestly have like the biggest thing against nudes. I personally don't think it's worth it, like at all. Yeah, in the moment you might be like, oh yeah, this is so sick, I'm gonna send it to this dude and he's gonna love it. But in the long term, sweetie, if he screenshots that or even like snap saves it, because there's literally an app where you can save Snapchats without the person knowing, it makes you feel a bit uneasy, let's just say that. Can you imagine if things went bitter between that guy and literally your nudes got sent everywhere? That would be a massive mistake. It's obviously not the end of the world if that has happened to you, but you shouldn't do it in the first place, because like if you're speaking to someone and they ask you for a nude and you're not comfortable with it, don't do it. Like, there's no freaking point. It's way more sensual for like a guy to be able to see like naked in person rather than over a phone screen. Let's say you're with a guy and you see each other the first time naked, like that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. You're literally like giving a part of yourself away, because obviously like that's quite intimate. I think honestly it's just a no-no from me. How to smell good down there? Well, first of all, hygiene. Change your knickers every single day, obviously. Have a body shower every single day because you can clean your coochie pretty much. Please, I swear to God, don't put perfume or deodorant anywhere near your nunu. Please. Oh my God, that literally makes yeast infections. In the long term, it'd just be an L. It'd be a massive L. Like in the short term, you'd be like, oh, it smells pretty or whatever. But no, in the long term, don't do it. Do you think a guy will still find me attractive if I'm not skinny and don't have perky boobs? Yes, obviously. As Meghan Trainor said, boys like a little more booty to hold at night. Yes, sweeties, they do. I'm pretty sure I can say this for everyone, but like everyone wants the body they can't have, which is so difficult because obviously we're in such a comparative culture. You have to embrace what you have, and if the guy likes you, he's gonna like everything you have, and if he doesn't, then he's a douchebag and you should let that man go. A guy should like you more than your freaking boobs. If he judges you on that, then he is shallow and you should leave him instantly. What should I do if intimacy makes me feel anxious? I'm pretty sure everyone at first like gets anxious about intimacy because you being intimate with someone other than like your family in a different way, obviously not an incestual way, you know what I'm saying. It's very different. Replace the anxiousness with like excitedness, if you get me. This is something new you're exploring. Like this is something which you've never ever ventured into before, and like you just dive in, full head first dive. At some point you gotta break that barrier, and if you do and it's awkward, then you'll learn from it. But if you do and it's perfect, then whoopity doopity dub bazinga. I'm too afraid to get a wax down there done. Let's just put this in perspective. This person who's about to wax you with a JJ has been trained for years to wax vaginas, so she has seen literally thousands of vaginas. She's literally a professional, so she won't judge you on anything because she's seen so many. How to reduce discharge? I don't think that's a thing. It's so annoying because honestly I wish I knew the answer to that too. I don't think you can. Discharge is literally your vagina cleaning itself out. That shit needs to be kept clean because obviously one day you're gonna make babies, it gotta be clean. But if you get like a lot of discharge and it's not like abnormal, like you don't have like any infection or anything, and it's just like your body doing its thing, wear a really thin pad. Actually, when you take it out at night, your pants gonna be fresh as a freaking daisy. So that's my tip. How to sober up fast? Bread and a lot of water. Whenever I get way too drunk and you just know you're steaming, be like straight to the bar, can I please have some water? Just drink them slowly. Drink it like you're drinking a drink. No one will really tell the difference anyway. That could be lemonade and vodka for all they know, so you won't seem like a pussy either. Is there any problem with friends with benefits? At the beginning of friends with benefits, it's great, you know, you're enjoying yourself, but at some point someone's gonna get feelings. It just happens. It's just a bit of a shitstorm like after like the honeymoon stage of like friends with benefits. If you're willing to deal with that emotional drama, then obviously do it. But if you don't want to do that, don't be friends with benefits with anyone. That's just my opinion. How to poop without your boyfriend hearing? This is a trick which I've learned. What you have to do is you have to put like a little bit of toilet paper in the toilet already, and then when you poop, it won't make a plop sound. Perfect. The only thing we had to worry about is the smell. I don't really know what to do about that. There's things you can get on the internet like VI poop. It's actually like little droplets you put like in the toilet bowl before you poop, and apparently like secures the stench within the water itself and like doesn't go in the air. Like I don't care if someone knows I'm pooping. I only care about if they smell the poop. Like if they smell it, it's over. What do I do about hairy toes? You can just shave them. I literally epilate my legs, so whenever I epilate my legs, I epilate my toes as well. You know, sometimes they can get dark. I don't know why that happens, but like it just does. How do you not get red spots from shaving? Conditioner. Conditioner is your savior. Use conditioner and a sensitive razor, and honestly you won't have any red shaving bumps. And also it depends on the types of pants you wear. If you wear nice airy pants, then those razor lacy pants won't even be there. But if you're wearing tight, lacy satin pants, then obviously your vagina is gonna be like, whoa, what the fuck is happening? And then like flare up. So wear comfy pants as well, and then you won't get them. And those are all the questions, people. Thank you so much for watching. I freaking love answering these questions. They're literally my favorite like topic to answer. I feel like they're such like taboo topics, so like no one really talks about them, but like I'm here to spill the motherfucking tea, you know. Obviously this is part 2, so if you want me to do a part 3, then hit me up in the comments down below, because I might do it, you know. And make sure to follow my Instagram, because that's where the good shit happens, at Elisabeth. I'll see you over there, and stay lit and keep your coochie clean. Like, why did I say this again? Like, I just can't be arsed.